Hi folks, Quincy Mayor Tom Koch here, giving you the latest update on the COVID-19. Today has been a busy day. Government continues to operate on your behalf, but of course during these times your health and safety is number one. One of the updates obviously is the statistics each day we provided. We're at about 383 confirmed cases now in Quincy, just up a little bit from yesterday. As we said before, these numbers during the next week or so are going to continue to climb. Largely because there's a lot more testing going on. Deaths remain at 14. Again, that's not good news for those that lost a loved one, but certainly seeing it unchanged for a couple of days, we're glad to see it's not going up. And recoveries continue to go up. We're up over 114 now, people that are fully recovered, so that's a good thing. Some of you may have seen in the news what we've been doing with Father Bill's, the housing, obviously homeless shelter, and the work we've done with the YMCA and Manet Community Health. I'm proud to say it's paying off because out of 100 patients that were tested, only 4 tested positive, and they've been quarantined. So things are going well in that regard. Again, thank you to John Yazwinski, his staff. Thank you to Cynthia Sierra from Manet and her staff. Thanks to Paul Gorman and the Y staff. Sleiman and the city team for helping setting up over there, as well as our partners at the hotels that are near for us when we need it. Manet Community Health has been terrific, and they're also now working with Quincy Housing Authority. Quincy Housing Authority now has 14 cases. Now 14 cases out of about 3,000 tenants, is still a low number. So we're watching it closely. James Marathas, who's the Executive Director of the Housing Authority, is in constant communication with the tenants. His staff has been unbelievable through all of this. We thank them. We thank Mike Flaherty and the Board of Commissioners, who've been excellent as well. So the biggest advice I can give, a suggestion again, is to stay in your units. Please stay inside. Only go out when you really have to, if it's obviously for food or medicine. But otherwise, if you could please stay in your unit. And that's a message we continue to hear, both from the governor and others, president and all at this point. New York seems to have hit their plateau now, so they're going in the other direction, which is a good thing. We don't know if we've quite hit that flattening of the curve quite yet. We expect it's this next week or so that we're going to have the surge, if you will. So hopefully we can flatten that out. We can only flatten it out as if you stay home and abide by the social distancing guidelines. So we're appreciative of that. Last night there were 2 meetings of your government bodies. The City Council met and they approved with 7 votes in support of the work at Broadmeadows School. This is work that needs to be done. It's to replace a lot of the heating components and boiler room that was lost in one of the storm surges we had in the spring of 18. We had been really had bale wire on it and duct tape, if you will. The boiler room was, believe it or not, was under sea level, so that took a lot of water at the time. So we're grateful for the City Council and the wisdom of their choice last night to vote for this and keep things moving. That school will take the summer to get that ready, so the school will be in good shape for next year. So I want to thank our City Councils for seeing the wisdom in that and voting it through. Last night we met as a school committee, met for 3 hours talking about all the issues that this has been affecting. We changed the schedule so that there is no April vacation. We'll be virtually teaching through that vacation, which will make the release a little bit earlier toward the end of June, June 17th, I believe, instead of June 23rd. So a lot happening in all aspects of government. We're trying to keep you informed as best we can. I appreciate all the good work being done by the civil servants and public servants out there, our first responders. Let's keep everybody on the front lines in our prayers, all those families affected by this in our prayers. So until next time, thanks for tuning in. God bless.